Disclaimer. This video is made for entertainment purpose only. It doesn't mean to hurt any. And don't take it seriously.
Yeah. Okay. How you let the guy down easily? Like how you reject the guy easily?
How do I do what?
How you reject the guy easily? Turn your music down.
I'm
First.
sorry. How do I reject a guy easily?
Yeah, how you reject the guy
Um,
easily?
I'm an upfront person, so if I was to have to reject a guy, I'll just kind of be like, you're not my type, This is a nice conversation, but I'm just not interested in what, like, you're offering. Not to be rude, but, you know what I mean? It ain't working.
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
bad.
So basically, you reject them based off physical appearance.
No, I don't reject anybody off of physical appearance. I reject anybody off of the vibes or like the conversation that we're having. If the conversation isn't worth my time and I feel like it's not worth my time, then I'm not going to sit in a conversation that I feel is meaningless. So.
Okay. What's something men do that make girls secretly despise them?
Oh, it's a lot of stuff that men do. It's a lot of stuff that y'all do. I can't. Let me see. Something I feel like saying things or like making promises that like you don't mean, if that makes sense. Like a man coming to me and like we're having a good conversation, but you kind of just start talking, like talking without actually meaning anything. So like, why are we talking about how much money you have? Why are we talking about like what shoes you got, what car you drive? Like I don't want to know about any of that. All that's like materialistic things. So when men come to me with that stuff, it's just like, ugh. And I know a lot of women. I ain't gonna say a lot of women, but most women are just kind of like,
I'm gonna say a lot of women like that, or they want to know how they can put it down in the bedroom. They can put it down on, how they
yeah,
fuck.
too. I don't like that. Why are we talking about that?
They're just as bad as somebody talking about their sneaker collection or their car collection. I think.
I don't want to hear about that stuff. Why are we talking about it? Why are we talking about sex? I just met you 2 hours ago.
If you remove sex from 90% of your relationship, what do you feel like females have to offer?
What do I feel like females have to offer?
Yeah, they remove sex from 90%.
We brought you a female brought you into this world. I have a lot to offer. I can take away life, and I can also bring in life. Like you can't do that. So whenever a man can do that, then you can ask me the question. Is like, what do you bring to the table? Because I can bring a lot to the table. I bring life to the table. You know what I mean?
Wait a minute, you said females bring life. Men bring life too because they bring the nut through their dick. I mean, through their nut sack.
Yeah,
so without the nut, how can you have a baby?
I carry life.
Okay.
You don't have that option to carry.
I carry life in my balls.
Yeah, you do, but for 9 months, like a physical form of a baby, like you carry the physical form, or you just carry the sperm. You carry the sperm, yes, but I carry the physical form of the child. Without me, there would be no child. Without you, it wouldn't be no child. But without me, there would be no child. So
I'm gonna respectfully disagree, but I ain't feel like getting into all that with you though. I'm gonna respectfully disagree, but we ain't gonna get into all that. Okay. This is a quote right here. They say a little boy taught how to respect a girl, and a little girl will be taught what to expect from a boy. True or false?
read the second part one more time.
They say a little boy will be taught how to respect a girl, and a little girl will be taught what to expect from a boy. Is that true or false?
True.
You said true?
I definitely say that's true. True.
You feel like twerking around your kids and women twerking around their kids? You think that's appropriate?
I don't feel like it's appropriate because you're showing your children what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. Like you're the leader. You're not supposed to do things that you wouldn't want your kids doing. You're not supposed to do it around your kids.
Right. Yeah, I think it's very bad though. The females nowadays just twerking like shaking their ass crazy. That's all they do goddamn now.
I mean, yes, but I mean, I feel like it's a certain extent. Like a certain extent to certain things.
And
like the way that females express themselves, like cool. Like if they want to dance, party, twerk, they can do that because I don't judge men when they be pulling out racks and stacks online for no reason and nobody even actually.
I'm seeing that too. That shit is wet. That's how y'all niggas get robbed and shot up and shit. But I don't want to hear about this is African tradition and all that. I ain't hearing this shit. First of all, this ain't Africa. This is United States and all that goddamn excuses. Mm-hmm. But how come females care about a guy's height? They won't date a guy like less than 5'10" or 11 or 6 feet. But when men bring up weight, they get offended.
I mean, that's just how life is. What are you gonna do? If my preference is not to date a man under 6 foot, why are you mad? You can't get mad at me
But
about
why?
wanting to date a
But
man
why?
that's under
Why
6 foot.
females get mad at? Wait, let me finish. Let me finish. Why females get mad at a guy for saying I don't want no girl that's like over 180 or 190 or 200 pounds, way heavier than me? Well, why is that offensive? You can't control your height though, as a man. If that's the case, everybody will be tall. But you
Yeah.
can't control your weight if you're responsible and disciplined.
Well, if I'm being honest, I ain't really never heard a female say that. Like that's the first for me.
Yeah.
It's the first for me
You
about
probably never heard them say that, but they do say this though.
that's the first for me. Why do females do that? I don't know because I mean, like I said, it's all about a preference.
Okay.
If you don't want to talk to a girl that's over 180, you don't got to talk to a girl that's 180. I feel like it's not what you say, it's how you say it, depending on how you come across. Like if you just be like, well, I don't want to talk to her because she's fat. Dang, like you don't have to do that. It's a way. It's a way to say it. Like, nah, like I'm just really not into females that are just bigger. Like, you feel me? I like females that are more skinnier, on the skinnier side.
Fuck all that shit. I don't want no fat ass chick because I ain't fucking fat. But fat chicks don't even like dating fat men though. Did you think about that?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
No,
Fat girls don't even want to be.
you're not about to skip past calling females fat. I don't like that. Cause
Well,
I don't talk.
oh, they
I don't
call
talk
me
about.
ugly
I don't
and
talk
short.
about men that are short. I call them short kings because that's what you are. You're a king.
Well,
A
we gotta
short
go back
king.
to we gotta go back to the topic at hand. But wait. I have the freedom to say what I want to say, like you do. But let's go back to the topic at hand. What are thoughts on females? Fat females don't want to date other fat guys though.
Well, I'm not a bigger female, so I wouldn't know that answer, would I? Bigger females, they date what they want to become. That's how everybody is. You date what you want to become. You date how you want to see yourself. You feel me? So a bigger woman, yeah, she might date a skinnier man because that's her goal in life. Like that's something that she wants to become.
No, her goal is to get her ass on that treadmill and go to Planet Fitness. That's her goal. But then that shows you right there, females want higher. That's hypergamy. Hypergamy is you want to date up. That is hypergamy. Fat females don't even want to date other fat guys. Fat man don't mind being with a fat woman because he fat. He's
But
no.
don't everybody date up?
No,
Why would you date
no. Mostly
down?
females want to date up.
I feel like
Preferably
black women date down and black men date up. In my
Okay, that's your opinion. You have a right to feel that way. You have a right to feel that way though. Yeah. How tall are you?
5'4".
Okay. How much you weigh?
I weigh like 160.
Okay. Well, you prefer tall guys, short guys, or guys your height?
I prefer whoever treats me the best, whoever shows me the respect that I deserve. It's not about height with me, depending on who you are. I like
What would you do? Okay. What would you do if you ain't had the internet for 3 years?
What would I do with what? So
If you ain't had the internet for
if
3
I ain't
years.
have the internet for 3 years, I'll probably be somewhere in my own little house, living off land, doing what we're supposed to do. If I didn't have the internet, I mean, what else is there to do? You ain't got the internet.
Do you feel like a lot of people will snap back into reality without the internet?
I feel like a lot of people would lose. I'm trying to see how to say it without being rude. A lot of people would struggle. Is what I'm trying to say.
Just speak your mind. Say what's on your mind. 'Cause I'm gonna say what's on my goddamn mind.
A lot of people would struggle. We'll be out here lost as hell. Don't nobody know how to plant trees. Nobody know how to grow their own food. Nobody know how to use energy without having energy. Like nobody know how to do that stuff. We'll be lost.
I think for the most part, people will lose their ego. I think a lot of these egos females have and people have. Females, when I say females, I'm attracted to females because of social media. So they give them this type of inflate their ego, especially when you see them in person because they got so many guys in their DM. Okay, you remove social media or these dating apps or the internet. How would those same guys approach you in person? Would you be talking? Like, you know what I'm saying? People would have to actually go outside and meet people like over 30 years ago, like how our parents used to do it.
I mean, yeah. Would I still do it? Yes, because I mean that's how I meet people every day. Like I'm a very outgoing, extroverted person, so I like to interact with people personally. I really don't like to interact with people over the internet, but I mean that's how our generation is. That's how we meet people. Like that's a different generation. They didn't have phones. They didn't have the technology that we do now. It's easy for me to communicate with people through the internet if they're like miles away. It's easier that way. That's just how our generation is.
Is dating apps dangerous or not dangerous, you think?
I don't feel like they're dangerous. I've been on a couple dating apps myself. I don't really personally feel like that they're dangerous because I've met a bunch of good people through those apps who I didn't pursue a relationship with, but a platonic friendship with, and now we're still really good friends.
You believe men and women can just be platonic friends without any romantic relationship?
I do because I have a lot of guy friends who are strictly platonic. Like they know their position in my life, and they treat me as if I'm a sister or like somebody who's just important in their life. Like they don't look at me in a sexual way.
Okay. And you're 100% sure of that, right?
I'm 100% sure.
Did you put now, Sonny? Did you put them in the friend zone, or they put themselves in the friend zone?
We put each other in the friend zone.
No. They can't be each other. They got stop. Listen to me. Listen to me. You're about to say something. I want you to listen. Just slow down and listen.
Okay.
There's no such thing as we both put people in the friend. There's no such thing as both of y'all broke up. Either he broke up with you or y'all broke up with each other.
Okay.
So who put each other in the friend zone? You and him.
So I do hear your question. But what if neither one of us technically put each other in the friend zone?
Not answer the question. Not answer the question, ma'am. Listen to me. There's no such thing as you both decide to do this. You both did not make a unanimous decision.
But they didn't look at me that way, and I didn't look at them that way.
All right, how about this right here? You got 2 phones? How many phones you got?
I got 2.
Because use your other phone and call one of them and tell them, I want you to come fuck this pussy right now. One of your guy friends. You think they'll not do that? You think they'll turn that down if you told them that?
Yes, they would. They probably look at me like.
So go ahead and do it right now. Then. I want you to do it. Go right now. Call somebody, Sonny. Call them and tell them I want you to eat this booty from the back. Go ahead and call them right now. Go ahead.
For one, they about to look at me crazy.
Go ahead and call somebody. Go ahead, guys. We're gonna do this right now.
I'm about to try. I don't know if they're gonna answer. We're gonna see. Why am I doing this to my friends? Yeah, for fun.
Tell them to eat this booty from the back. I want you to call them and tell them that.
This phone isn't even connected to the Wi-Fi. This right here, trap phone, is what I call it.
I got a trap phone too. I got a couple of them. You got Wi-Fi. Stop capping. You trying to goddamn the deflect right now. You trying to deflect to get out of this.
What they say?
You trying to finesse your way out of this. You trying to wiggle your way out of this right here. I'm on you.
I'm not trying to wiggle my way out of nothing. I could definitely call a friend and be like, hey, do you want to come
right now? Wait, call them right now and say I want you to eat my booty from the back. If y'all just strictly friends, like y'all say y'all is.
Okay, that's fine. You give me a second. You better be asking another question in the meantime. I'm trying to.
All right, we're gonna come back to that one then. Do you grab a man's ass?
Bro, what?
Have you ever grabbed a man's ass before?
Yes.
Okay, why? What do you get out of that?
I don't get nothing out of it. It's just a thought. Like, dang, I want to grab your butt. Like, that's men do it all the time. Why can't I do it?
Okay. What's the freakiest thing you did in 2023?
Nothing.
You gotta answer that kind. I feel like you're capping on me right now.
I'm not answering it, but my 2023 was more focused on me. But
what would you try in 2024 in 2 weeks right now? Sexually, that you want to try though?
Sexually, I don't want to try nothing sexually in 2024. I'm focused on my relationship with God. So right now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. When the last time you let a guy finger you?
I had maybe last year, maybe when I first got to my city, back to my city, last year.
Okay. What you'll never hear female talk about that though. Like what happened to fingering though? That's a lost art right there. That's lost.
I don't feel like it's a lost art, but it's not enjoyable. I don't think it's enjoyable.
Why you don't think it's enjoyable?
Guys, what are we doing? What is this? I feel like this is something for kids. Kids do this in high school, even though they shouldn't be. But that's what happens in high school. I'm a grown woman. Why are you doing that? You say it's art, though. Apparently.
Okay. How do you ask for sex though?
I don't have to ask for sex. I'm a woman. Women don't need to ask for sex. Sex comes naturally when it comes to a woman. I can go outside right now, go to a gas station, and it'll be a whole bunch of niggas outside. It don't matter if you ugly, pretty, wherever you are. I can pick one of them niggas up without even talking to them.
But my thing is this: there's a whole lot of sex going on with y'all female. Why y'all can't get nobody to be faithful and commit to y'all? If y'all can get dick anytime y'all want, why is that?
Well, with my generation, what I've been seeing, a lot of females, they don't want commitment from men. I was going to say something else. They don't want commitment from men. They don't want that. What they want is what they want. If they want sex from you, oh well. Nobody's asking to be in a relationship with you because my generation, the way I'm seeing women now, nobody's asking you men for no relationship. Women know who and who will not be in a relationship with them. If I talk to you and I already know what's on my mind, I'm just going to you for sex. I don't want anything else from you. I don't want a relationship from you.
I disagree with that, Sonny. You know why I disagree with that? I think a lot of women live in delusion. They be trying to change the guy to want what they want, whatever though. And they in their mind they think they can change and mold the guy, but they can't. You can't change nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. I think a lot of women walk in delusion. They're delirious and shit though. And they hold just like their mamas.
Oh, you really think women walk in delusions? You really think women don't know what they're doing? Like you genuinely feel like they don't know?
I mean, yeah, they know what they're doing subconsciously, but I feel like they think because they're in their 20s and they're young, they think they got so much time to be whores and they can get back with those good guys later. But guys, I tell you, don't be a nice guy, be a gentleman. There's two totally different things. But what's one thing you learned from dating?
One thing I learned from dating, I didn't went on a lot of dates. One thing I definitely learned from dating is that if you're uncomfortable in a situation, like if you're on a date, walk out. Why would you stay? Just leave. Everybody's not going to be compatible towards you, and you can't force a relationship with anybody. You just got to kind of leave it alone, leave it where it's at.
What are some don'ts on the first date?
Some don'ts?
Yeah.
For men or female, or for both?
Both. What's some don'ts for you? Personally, what's some don'ts for you?
Some don'ts? Well, I'm trying to see how to put this. I feel like I shouldn't have to pay. I mean, I know this is like cliche, but I don't feel like I don't feel like I should pay. If you ask me on a date, then why am I paying for the date? Because I didn't ask to be here. Right or wrong. I mean, just like being honest though, if I was to ask you on a date, I would pay for the date because I asked you to come with me. But you asked me to come with you, so why am I paying for it?
Well, are you saying that because do you find these guys attractive that you're going on these dates with, sexually attractive? I want you to be honest.
Yeah. That's like